Hi, welcome to eNRGy.com. This, of course, is your girl, Nye, your nappy Nubian Empress, bringing you nothing but positive love, joy, and energy.
Hey guys, it's Bree Massey, co-host for eNRGy.com. Thanks for site. Um, we got a lot to talk about today, don't we, sweetie?
Yes, yes. But before we get into anything, I definitely want to give a great shout out to our promoters, which is urbancountryfilms.com as well as buhosting.com. Also, you ought to look into any of our sister or brother companies that we also post on forenergy.com. They may have other topics that you might be interested into, such as Shelly Speaks and things of that nature. Also, if you're looking into getting your own show and you're not sure how to do it, you should definitely check out that phone number that's on our site. I'm unable to see it right now, but it's right there. It's a 954 contact with anyone at that phone number. They'll be more than happy to help you. Also, just as a quick reminder, the book now button, it is for any conversation times, any topics that we have discussed or topics that you want to see us, Bree and I, discuss in the future. Please book that opportunity for us to discuss it. We would love to have conversation times with you. If you just would like to have, just some time, talk time with us, tea time with us, just to spend your time and energy with us, we would love that. We have nothing but time at this point. So I also want to, I'm sorry to talk so much, but I also want to put another disclaimer out. Yes, I'm looking like not beauty, but somewhere between not beauty and the beast. As you all know, I've been missing a couple episodes. Around the holidays is not good for me. As you know, I already have allergies, and then I have like other problems that are just like horrible. So I have been out of commission lately, but I thank you all for your prayers and your concern. I'm focusing more on my health in the show. I haven't even been on my personal page for that reason, but I'm making it happen. So yes, for a little while, while everything is under construction with the holidays and
No.
but I'm hanging in there, okay? I'm gonna pull my shirt up and I'm gonna make it. Wednesday and Sundays, baby. I'm gonna be right here for y'all. So Bree, what's the tea, baby? Talk to me, girl. What's good? This is like my first time smoking and almost a week I've been on them pills, them good drugs.
Oh, you're the one that needs to be explaining what's been going on with you. My life is pretty chill, laid back, real laid back.
Well, the
Uh,
last time we had a very interesting conversation. We
really good.
missed each other again, of course, Wednesday due to this foolishness of mine. But basically, what I'm going through is I have I got a rod in my kidney, literally.
Ow.
Yes, literally. I got a rod in my kidney. Okay, so let me explain what I mean by I have a rod in my kidney. I have what you call a what is it? A urinary it's a stent. It's a stent. And when I looked up the procedure on what Dr. Michael Tyler, paging Dr. Michael Tyler, I wish, because that's that boo right there. But yeah, Dr. Michael Tyler hooked me up. He put a little stent in my cooter, but he was so fine. He could have really put that rod in my rib if he wanted to, but I was already understood. But the point is, when I seen this procedure, girl, they didn't have to sedate me. I passed the fuck out. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, you finna do what? Oh God. Like, I wasn't ready, but I had to get ready, and I did get ready. So, again, this facial, these eyes looking like this, because like I said, this part of my body is just like really bad. It's you can feel it. is the point. And it really sucks. You know, it doesn't hurt, but like I said, you can feel it. And it's a string that is attached to my inner thigh. In the event, when I go back for the follow-up, the amazing part about it is, oh, he put me to sleep to put it in. Oh, but from my understanding, I'm gonna be wide awake when he take it out. Girl, this is gonna be interesting. Oh my God.
Oh, no.
Oh my God. The rod in my kidney got to come out, and they ain't gonna, ooh, Lord save my soul. So for anybody out there wrong out there, you know, if I ever did you some kind of way and I never apologized, you know what I'm saying? Here's your opportunity to take portion in your get back, because baby, what's about to go down in about 3 more days, I don't think it's gonna be nothing nice, because like you just ain't gonna pull no rod out my kidney that been stuck in me since Wednesday and think it's gonna be okay. So
That is crazy.
oh,
That is so crazy. I
child.
mean, I know you were just, contacting me from the hospital and you bent over in pain. Like, what causes that?
The biggest problem to what I had going with me is the bottom line to what a lot of Black people don't do. I don't drink enough water.
Uh,
I don't drink enough water. And of course, around the holidays, what really makes the situation bad is, you know, you get all this holiday food. And then, of course, it already starts with the holiday candy in October. Then you have the Thanksgiving dinners. And then it's like, you know, you overexhaust yourself trying to be there for family, cooking and this and that and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, holidays are not a happy time for me. Really, it isn't. It puts me in a bad state of mind. It puts me in a stir. It puts me in a frenzy. It gives me super anxiety. But I do have some good news. I got to show you something.
uh-oh.
So my neighbor was kind enough to get me to make this for me. He's an artist, and I thought
That's
this.
cool.
Let me cut the light on more so you can see it. Okay.
Wow. Is that like some boots?
Yes, as you can see, it's like some little kids' boots with a little rubber ducky and some flowers. I thought it was really beautiful.
It
It's
is cute.
yeah, so I know you all be picking at my background, but you know, we're gonna work on it, starting with this picture right here. You know what I'm
That
saying?
is
Y'all be seeing my bland background too much. I'm gonna let y'all know he's really good at what he does. If you want to know where I get this picture from and other pictures like this, again, let me know. This is free information, but again, you know, you just gotta get at me and we'll talk more about it.
wow. That was really nice of your neighbor to make you a picture while you were sick. It's
Yes,
really
yes, I really think it was really nice. I mean, after all, he did have to see me being wheeled out of here by some strong men in a gurney or whatever you call those things. So you know, it was like, oh, my neck, my back, and my toenails and my eyelashes was giving me hell.
so
Ugh.
what's the artist's name? What's his name? Give a shout out to the
His
artist.
name? Okay, that's a good question. His name. That's why I say y'all gotta inbox me. You gotta understand, baby. I've been on some pills. I'm just not smoking. He's my neighbor, so I can reach him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know, right now the thought of his name escapes me. It's
Okay.
not
Well,
there.
we can always post it on the site so people could see his work if he has like his own website.
Absolutely, that's a good idea. I can get his information, but I don't
Absolutely.
know if it- yeah.
Yeah, we could definitely post that. We could definitely post that on forenergy.com with all of the information and the details on how to reach this guy.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. Now, just because he my neighbor now, y'all know I ain't that famous, so don't come for me. I'm gonna say what I say, and I'm gonna feel how I feel, and don't be taking advantage of the weak of the people because I done said what I said behind this computer, and now you're gonna try to use my neighbor to run up on me. Because let me tell you something. Don't let the health fool you now. I got some gorillas over here.
Wow.
Uh, ooh, ooh, ah, 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 ah. Don't do it. Don't come for me, but yeah, y'all know I'm good people. Y'all know I'll be telling y'all some real stuff. Don't do that. But I love authentic talent. That's what we do on our page. If your business is booming, not even if your business is not booming, if you need help with putting your stuff out there, such as your artwork, such as whatever your raw talent is, sweet cakes, sweet arts. It Christmas is coming around. I know a lot of people, they have like their own clothing lines that they're selling. I know a few people. I'll be posting as much as I can to let you all see if you want to purchase some clothing that you may want to shop for family members who are into that kind of wear, stuff like that.
Right.
Because eNRGy.com is definitely about spreading nothing but positive love and energy. And we want to be the change that we want to see in the world. That's why we talk about the issues here and we promote it. We're not just talking about these things, we are about these things. We are women of age. We've been there, done that. You know, we just see things from a different perspective with the things that we've gone through. So everything we do on forenergy.com is definitely for you to be better you. And we hope that you will continue to support us just as we're going to continue to support you. All right.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So Bree,
So,
tell me what you've been up to, dear. Don't listen to me. What you've been going through? What's going on?
um, just trying to get prepared for um, the holidays. I did a road trip with my kids. We went to Tampa for a few days to celebrate Thanksgiving, um, so that they could see their big brother, and um, it was really a good time. It felt good to be around family again because because of this pandemic, we're not able to really communicate with others. You know, everybody's so afraid of getting sick and dying, and I think that the main thing is they're forgetting to live. Most people existing, they're not living. Not saying that you're not supposed to be safe, do all the things that you need to do to be safe, but also we still got to live. We still got to live our best life because I personally don't know how long I'm going to be here. And I tell people that all the time. Do the things that make you happy because you don't know how much time you have on this earth. You know what I'm saying?
That is so very true. It's so very true. During the holidays, you are definitely supposed to be very thankful for a lot of things. And it's a lot of families that if you're and it's sad that it's funny you mention that because before the pandemic, there's families that were not families, they were just relatives. They're
Right.
already they're already distant amongst each other. They already, can say that, yeah, that's my cousin, but we don't do anything. Then the pandemic comes around, and you know how it's never a good thing to go to bed upset with people. But when you think about it, family is supposed to be looked at as like your tribe. You're supposed to be able to depend on them. And a lot of us, we don't really understand that. And it's hard to be thankful when your family was already like that. And then you go through the pandemic, it's like, well, what is your family like now?
Right.
How have you all learned anything from being like that? And then now basically you're being made to be like that. Did when you weren't made to be against each other, you were, So now that you are made to be against each other, are you still?
That's a good point. I have not really, I don't really spend a whole lot of time with like my family because I find that there's a lot of, or there used to be a lot of resentment, or people in my family. To me, I look at myself as being like the black sheep because I'm different from others. I kind of think outside the box, and because I'm different, um, and I'm always doing this and I'm always doing that, family members tend to, try to use, put a target on my back. Like, oh, what should you expect for Sabrina now? Look what she doing now. Oh, you heard what she doing now? She doing comedy now. What, is she making any money now? Oh, you know what I'm saying? Always trying to get at me, um to be the butt of a joke, instead of embracing me. And for many years it really made me feel, um like, like I wasn't anything important, or why can't I be like them? Because I can't be like them. I can
Mhm,
never be like them. I can only be like me. So it took a lot of soul searching, heartache, headaches, cutting people out of my life in order for me to realize I'm good just the way I am. And I don't need anybody to validate me. You know, sometimes you got to just really sit down and take a look and evaluate who you are as a person, because family can be the ones that tell you down a sad statement to say. And I hear a lot of people say, oh, my family always there for me, and it's not completely true. I don't think it's always true that your family is always there for you when you really need them the most, or when you need them to support you. Sometimes they'll support a stranger out in the street before they even think about, coming to your little event or what you got going on. You feel me?
yes, yes, yes. And I definitely can relate to that. Um, in my family, I wouldn't say I was the black sheep. It's just I come from once you're grown, you're gone type family. You go off and you make your own family, and then you tend to your cubs until they're grown, and then they, move on. It's like we have had family reunions a few times, but it happened after, of course, our grandmother passed, after the grandfather passed, after the seniors of our home passed, before we decided to do that. And we only did it a couple of times, and even then it was just like hoopla. But one thing I have learned is that no one will treat you like family will treat you.
Hmm.
What I've learned about that saying is it means good and bad. Again, what you say, you feel that people don't get the support that they say that they get from their family. I believe that because we don't get it, it's hard to believe it's out there.
That's
Okay. So what I'm saying is, there's a possibility that, people do have 100% behind them supportive family. Um, I see it. I get through my friends, through my close friends, uh, who I've been knowing over 10 years. You and I have barely made the 10-year mark, but I still consider you a close friend. But when I say my close friends, we're talking about people I've been knowing 10, 15, 20 years. They do things every year. And it's so strange because they talk about the certain difference in dynamics. However, they still find that time of togetherness, whether it's Sunday dinners throughout the year, family reunions, birthdays, no matter what goes on, the point is they get together and they make it happen. Even if it's drunk old Uncle Ricky over there still telling his jokes and being managed. He does this every year, every function. But you look forward to that. And, that's just a part of the family gathering that, he's going to be there, and cousin Quanda going to be there with her 8 children and 9 baby daddies. And, they going to be there to eat up every goddamn thing and tear up every fucking thing. And, this is what she do. This is what she known for. She the reason why we got so many cousins. So we have to be thankful for her because she ain't scared to make a cousin.
Right.
So then you got, of course, cousin Terry, the sedity one of the family. He don't get he get his shoes polished every morning. He plays golf on the weekends. His wife out don't know that hood is short for neighborhood. All she know is that this is ghetto. I would never. This is absurd.
Yeah.
Darling, we have to get out of here. What is this? What are you doing? Who are these children? Why is your family so colorful? Baby, this is real because Quanda don't care. You know what I'm saying? Quanda a real one.
Yeah.
So it's like the point is you hear about these different dynamics, no matter how different they are, and yet they can somehow be the same in our own. And the point is that they still find time to be family. And it's a beautiful thing because when you don't have it, you wonder, like, wow, you can really still accept the differences of each other and come together and make it happen. You really do this. And
True.
because they just like, yeah, like, you don't. I'll be like, no. Like, no, I don't understand how you overlook my differences and still accept me as your family. Like, you absolutely just, you would do that. And
Yeah.
it's crazy. So, but no one will treat you like family. Some of the hardest lessons we've had to learn in life was through the way family treated us, talked to us, deal with us, how we chose our friends in life, how we, chose our workplaces, even our choices to be successful or not successful in life has always kind of come down to, family. And one of the big topics that I know we wanted to discuss was being thankful, but we just got to first get rid of the damaged parts of it. You got to get rid of the damaged parts of the thankfulness, because you're never going to fully be thankful for those dynamics if you're holding on to the same things that's keeping you apart.
So true. I recently, a few years ago, decided that all of that baggage, because all it is emotional baggage. I decided that I needed to change my heart and I needed to change my mind and forgive all of the things, or people that I felt may have wronged me, or treated me bad. And to be honest, I did what is called gratitude training, and it was really intense. And I just really got a chance to really see myself, and I saw myself through others. But through that process of breaking down barriers, breaking down stories that I tell myself, because at the end of the day, those things that hurt and bother me about, things that friends and family may have done to me, they sleep good at night. They don't have a clue as to the fact that, they did this to me, they treated me like this. Um, it's the baggage that I was holding over my head, like a badge, like a scarlet letter. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm torn. People did this to me. They hurt me. And after I was able to forgive myself and let go of the baggage, it seemed that things in my life became a little brighter, a lot clearer. I have better relationship with myself because I'm the person that is the most important person in my life. You know, a lot of people say my kids, my family. No, me. I gotta put me first. Me first.
Mhm.
Then, then the other people in my life that are important. And that's the only way that you're gonna survive or get better or pursue those dreams that are, important to you, you know?
I definitely agree. That gratitude training, that sounds very interesting. I would never have thought about doing something like that. I've gone through myself countless years of therapy, and it kind of sucks to go through therapy when at the end of the day you realize who you in therapy with is just a compulsive and pathological liar. Like, what are we doing here? Like,
Wow.
insurance, insurance, all the insurance in the world ain't gonna cure this problem we got, because like this is a wrap. So I would definitely look into exploring this gratitude training. How do you mind me asking, how do you get into something like that?
They actually have a website which is um, gratitudetraining.com, and you see if they have any free courses available. Um, but it seems as though they may have kind of put their enrollment on hold, but I'll try to find out some information for you because it was a life changing event. It was a life changing event. It kind of puts you on a better path for the things that you want in your life. Okay,
Hmm.
let me explain what I mean. Like, for example, I've always wanted to, do comedy, and um and I never put together on how to get it started. And everything starts in your brain, in your mind, you know. So you want to tell jokes, do you? You need to write it down. You need to rehearse. You need to get an audience, work on how much time you're going to be on stage, go to places where you can perform. How many times have you said you wanted to do something and you never did it? I'm in this season of gratitude where the things that I say that I want, I know that I can obtain them and I'm going to do them. That's where I am at. That's where I am in my life right now.
I like
And
that.
it's like you don't need no family, you don't need no friends. All you need is yourself to make you viable, to realize who you are. So that's what I've learned from gratitude, and I'll definitely pass that information along to you.
Yeah, I would definitely need to do that because, no telling. I can honestly say that I'm not the most thankful person about life a lot when I wake up, but as long as they keep growing this good shit right here, I'll be all right today. You know,
Right.
I will be all right. I don't know what'll happen if I wake up and I don't have this as an option. Let's get it straight. It's an option, okay?
Right.
And let's be clear. I go here, okay?
That's where you at.
But what, okay, so let's kind of flip it a little bit. So we've talked about some of the moments where we have not been so grateful, and thankful. I will say that, I am indeed thankful for my life. This was a little wake up call for me.
Yeah.
Um, I'm definitely going to be looking forward to drinking more water. Tonight, this is cranberry juice, little cranberry juice. I had some beetroot juice earlier. Very gross. It's not gross. It's just it has an acquired taste to it. Um,
Right.
I did some very thorough, after Thanksgiving cleaning, of course, got my pots and pans all, put back up, getting ready for Christmas. Um, I'm thankful for my daughter. My family grateful for them because they mine. I'm a
Right.
part of them. Parts of me show parts of them showing me, parts of them, parts of us come out everywhere at any given time. We are who we are. Here and near and far, I love you all. Um, as for, my cousins and stuff who I'm supposed to be mailing stuff out to, I will be getting your stuff out to you all. Like I said, I've been very under the weather, y'all know. Some of you all have been calling and check up on me. I will say thank you for that. I appreciate my family who is family, not just by blood, but by showing, by faith, by doing what you're doing.
Right.
Um, I'm thankful for a roof over my head. Like, definitely, I'm thankful for the health that I do have. I'm going to be taking care of it. I'm thankful for friends. Thank you, Bree. Thank you for the show. Thank you, Urban Country Films, BU Entertainment. I'm thankful for Shelly Speaks, and I'm thankful for Facebook through all the years, and not thankful that y'all got me in jail a few times, but you know, just I really am. I'm thankful for the whole social media. I wish I would have been more mindful of it early on, but in due time, I will get where I'm supposed to be on this platform, and you know, it is what it is. So
You
that's
know what?
how I feel right now. I'm just real thankful after all that I've gone through. I gotta be thankful for something for real.
Yeah. And those things are definitely things to be thankful for. And if I never told you before, I am so thankful that contacted me and um, asked me to become your co-host because I'm big on putting my requests in the universe. And I promise you, with every fiber of my being, that I can't make this up. I prayed because I'm always praying, and I asked God to put me on a platform, and I wanted to be in a podcast. And you called me like maybe a few days later after I had put that request in. And I just see this, I just see this platform. As long as we work hard and we're diligent, I just see that this platform will take us to levels that we never imagined, in our lives. Because we're not just um we're not just women that are talking. I know that the conversations that we have are affecting some people's lives. It's affecting their emotions, and it's allowing them to look at themselves a little bit differently. You know what I'm saying? So even
Mhm.
though you might not know it or recognize it, God used you to to put me in this position, or allow me to see more of my purpose. And I want to just thank you, for giving me, because it's only through God. God spoke to you and told you to contact me. you know
Absolutely, absolutely. I didn't know who else I would feel more comfortable with because when I was supposedly a chosen one for it, I'm like, why me?
Why am I the chosen one?
Like, why me? What you trying to say? I don't get no. I don't like who even know this is me. Like what? And I'm like, well, if I gotta do this, I can't do it by myself. You don't understand? Like I'm not a by myself person. Like no. And I was like, and then that part, you know what I'm saying? No, I get all right, shit, nigga, what's up? What y'all talking about? So I
I
was,
mean,
and the only person I knew who I know has at least experience with speaking in public would of course be you. I didn't know like you was like the absolute only choice. It was no second choice. So if you'd have said no, I was gonna go back to the producer and be like, okay, so this is what had happened.
what had happened is,
Fuck what you thought, fuck your chosen word thoughts, cause it ain't go through our God ain't said how your God synced it, sir. I don't know what
I mean, I just feel so thankful, and I look forward to, um, you know, I know people don't know that we have like behind the scenes, where we're discussing topics and stuff like that. They just think it just happened. The magic, the magic, the magic. Yeah, right. But it's like I feel so privileged and honored that, I am a part of that process. You know what I'm saying? When we're putting together things, that is a blessing. And there's a lot of people that want to be where you at, girl. Just so you know.
I'm just gonna break into you guys' show because y'all are over here doing all the thanks and everything. Um, so I mean, I just want to say, by the way, no one can see me. This is Andre from Urban Country Films. Um, and I want to thank these two ladies for really doing what they do. I the words can't express how I feel. But you know, to sum it up and not to stay too long on their show, I really appreciate it. I really appreciate all the time and effort that you ladies put into making this happen. I appreciate all the willingness to grow. Um, I just appreciate it all. You know, wonderful, wonderful. I appreciate all the new links. And I appreciate you two as people. Um, I appreciate the two human beings that I've met.
Oh,
Aside from the show, right? So thank you guys.
you
thanks, Trey.
welcome.
It'll make me
You're
cry.
welcome.
So
Yes,
cry.
we're thankful for all things considered. I'm thankful for the air that I breathe, the water that I wash my behind with. I'm thankful for the food that I eat. I'm thankful you know, for it all. I'm thankful for the hair on my head, the skin on my flesh, the flesh on my bones. I'm thankful for what I have. I'm thankful for the things that I don't have, you know. I miss my friends who, I've lost throughout the years, my family who I've lost throughout the years. But I'm thankful for the times that we had together.
Yeah,
So the memories that we made, they were very long, they're lifelong lasting memories. So
yeah,
it is. Yeah.
absolutely. I mean, like, me and you, although we go back, um, not a whole lot of years back, but um, like you and I have kind of gone to the crossroads together, but at a different different times. And, I remember a time where I lived in a shelter, and I was, I felt defeated, um, because I was away from home. I was living in Georgia and I had lost my house. I lost the house that, I shared with my kids, and I didn't have any place to go but to be in this shelter. And I remember that first night of staying in the shelter, it was kind of mixed emotions because I felt like I was defeated. I was defeated, um, because I lost my place and I didn't know what to expect living in a shelter with other women that were like me.
Mm-hmm.
And it felt like, um, and then after, I went to bed, I cried about it, I kissed my children, and then I woke up with a renewed sense of purpose. I think I felt like it was a weight that was lifted off my chest because, it's like, what am I going to do? I got to do this so I don't have to do this. My car broke down. I didn't have people that I felt really, you know, supported me. They said they did, but when you go to call to ask for something, oh, your call going straight to voicemail. You know what I'm saying? Or, girl, I can't talk to you right now. Or something keeping them feeling like they don't want to be bothered with you. You know what I'm saying? So, me being here in this new place with my kids, like these little things that just really make me smile. It's like I don't take for granted. Like me opening up the blinds and letting the sunshine in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And or me, getting dressed for work and locking my place, this my shit, dude. Locking up my place, to keep it, secure. You know what I'm saying? So many times I had asked God, what did I do wrong, for me to be in this situation? Living in conditions that were very toxic and negative, because again, I'm that person that, like, I got a third eye in my forehead, but I'm beginning to realize it's not that, it's not that, because I'm different. It's because they see something in me that they can't see in themselves, you know? So like me being not being homeless, having my own address, making my own decisions, being independent, you know. I might not have a mate in my life and I might never find one, but having that independence and not letting people tell me what to do, that's priceless. Paying my own bills. I don't care if I don't never have I don't care if I don't have no money at the end of the week, you know. At least my bills paid, lights on, got water, you know. That's what I'm thankful for at this stage in my life. And everything else is just going upward, floating
Yeah.
to the top.
Yes. I mean, and to add on to what you're saying, definitely, it's like when you say people see something in you that they don't see in themselves, that is so true. You go through moments like that, and it's like you're right. It's almost like when they see you in a down position, or when they have the opportunity to help you up because they know what kind of great presence you bring. It almost seems like it scares them, to be a part of it. Like, how can I say, okay, it's like, if I see you in quicksand and I throw you a rope, I'll take the chance of you pulling me down in the quicksand with you, even though I've seen you strong enough to pull your own self out of the quicksand, even without the rope. So before I throw you the rope, because I'm scared of what, I'm saying? Because instead, I'm saying? Like, you have a weird conflicted feeling about throwing me a rope while I'm in the quicksand.
Yeah.
Why do you feel conflicted about helping me?
Yeah.
You
So true.
you see something different in me, but as soon as I accidentally step into some quicksand, I got to deal with, like you said, your unanswered phone calls, and then when you see me back up again, it's like, oh, we all friends, like you didn't just do what you did a few months ago.
Right.
I started this year off, like I said, really sleeping in my car, and then the pandemic came. As soon as I got a job and got me somewhere to stay, boom, the pandemic came. So then,
Right.
boom, I'm right back in a sad situation. So I'm definitely thankful for the roof over my head. I'm blessed to say that I have family willing enough to at least take my child, but that's fine, and I appreciate them for that. But at the end of the day, I'm an adult. I can't expect you to throw me a rope when I'm in quicksand. If I stepped in it, I'm out here in this jungle.
Right.
But I would hope that you would have a kind enough heart to at least let me throw you my child while I
Yeah.
try to. Since you ain't gonna throw me a rope, can you catch my baby?
Yeah. So true.
With that being said, we all have to understand that we all have our own reasons to be thankful for, whether it's someone who will throw you a rope, or someone who will catch your child, or someone who will support you no matter how many changes you go through. Not everybody in the family is on the get rich quick scheme. Some people really do have a great aspect, and it may not fall into your corporate America lifestyle,
Right.
but we are a tribe. And if you're not going to be that, if you haven't learned anything for 2020, it's like we all we got out here.
True.
We are almost pretty much back. I almost want to say we're going to be indigenous.
Wow.
Like, it's it's a rare breed out here. They're skimming through life with this disease, with this COVID mess. This COVID is not going anywhere. I'm not going to give no one a false pretense, because this thing has to go through each of us at least once, and only the strong survive.
I mean, I kind of think the same way too. Like, I have friends that are so, paranoid about getting getting this coronavirus, and I get it. None of us want to get this because it's a lot of people dying out here in these streets. But I really truly believe at the end of the day, we all are going to end up getting it because it's too easy to catch. I really don't believe that these masks and, these shields are really going to protect us, because somebody that you might have in your household might go out in the street, run up on somebody who is contagious, and
Asymptomatic.
right, and then you not suspecting, because we all slip. You know what I'm saying? Even with all of this washing and hand sanitizer and mask and wiping stuff down, sometimes you slip. You know what I'm saying? This is how people get this disease. Somebody gonna slip. and then it's gonna catch on. That's why people are getting sick.
That's what it's been doing. It's been catching on. Doctors who are saving the people who died in the hospitals are catching it and taking it back to their families. And their families are interacting with the people in the stores. And the people in the stores are going back home to their families, and so on and so forth. Okay, this is not like AIDS. This is not like HIV. It's not like smallpox. This is not like, any of these diseases that you actually have to make contact with anyone. You just
Right.
have to be in their sit down space.
Yeah.
So you can go on and get yourself covered in the blood of the lambs, your Catholic, your beads, whatever, whatever your faith is, or not is, or fall for the vaccine. They're gonna be having that too. Smallpox. They put a vaccine up for smallpox. Go on and get your children vaccine. And again, if you don't know about vaccines, look it up. You have to be injected with the disease. That's the whole purpose of the vaccine. You have to be injected, I think, with like less than 1% of the actual disease, because it has to show that the purpose of the vaccine is to fight it off, or to build your immunity system to it, your immune system to it. So in order to introduce the vaccine has to also introduce the virus. So
Right.
you have all kinds of choices to prepare yourself. But honey, let me tell you something. We all knocking on death's door at this moment. These
Yeah.
are, what I'm saying, we all are knocking on death's door at this moment. Let's not play this game. So you can always join us on Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. or Sunday nights on Cypher Sunday at 7 p.m. until then, because that's where we're going to be until they knock on our door. At least that's where I plan on being, because I mean, for what, baby, long, like I said earlier, as long as this keep growing out of God's green grass, I will be all right with what comes knocking at my door.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'll
You
take
know
it out.
what, though? I also wanna just, before we wrap things up, I just really want to, acknowledge, Dre, for always giving us that feedback that we need in order for us to be better at this podcast thing. Cause, I personally am working on zero experience. Honored that he chose you. You are the chosen one. He chose you because he saw something in your spirit. He saw something in your aura that brings light to the world, even though you might not feel like it right now. um it's something so magical about who you are as an individual that you gonna have to do some soul searching, because you are amazing now, where is for us, by us, is amazing.
That's what I
Urban
love
country
about it
film,
too. I love it.
it's amazing. We could be who we want to be. How many times in our lives do we get a chance to be who we want to be as women?
Yes, as Black women at that, China, it's like I want to, like right now tonight, I got my titties hanging out, baby. It is what it is. Like, balls to the wall, whatever you want to call it, baby. Nipples on the ripples. I don't know how we say it, but
That
I
part.
ain't got time today. I'm fresh out of the hospital. I ain't finna let nothing aggravate me tonight. I ain't got on no tight panties. I ain't got nothing slinging up my tailbone. I ain't got no wire. I ain't got nothing. The popo can't catch me, baby. But you come here with that foolishness while I'm on E. Baby, you gonna turn up some volume on your ass tonight.
So cool. I mean,
Rod in my kidney.
just being able to express, you know, all the topics that we talk about, and
Mhm.
not be restricted. That's a blessing.
Yeah.
It's other people in other countries that they are censored. They don't get the opportunities that we get in the United States, in the USA. Even though we still got problems, but at least we do have this platform to express ourselves. And I was thinking that I was gonna have to leave and go to Canada, girl, if this election may go in the direction that I wanted it to go. You know.
Definitely thank you all for tuning in this evening to FullEnergy.com. I'm sorry my energy level is not where it's supposed to be. Like I told you all, like I'm literally 2 days out. I still got another 2 days with this rod in my kidney. And whenever I get this thing pulled out, hopefully it'll make me feel okay.
Yeah.
Let me just put that out there. So we're gonna end the show tonight, but let me know what y'all think about it. Thank you for tuning in. It's been wonderful. It's been real, Bree. I thank you, sis. It's always a pleasure chatting with you. And
Love you, girl.
yeah, definitely. Good night, everybody. Have a great one. Mwah.
Listen, and before I let everyone go, I do want to say one more time thank you for everything that you ladies do. I really appreciate it. I don't know, the way you were speaking, it doesn't sound like your confidence in yourself is all the way there. But I do want to assure you that the things that you're doing is very, very important, and um, all you have to do is keep on doing what you're doing. Consistency will take us there 100%. And with that being said, if anyone out there is looking to be a content creator, we are looking to fill the platform by the new year. And do keep an eye out for my personal show, Urban Country Mornings, on Urban Country Living. Now with that, guys, good night. We love you.
Yeah.
See you
Good night.
Wednesday.
I,
Wednesday
I,
at 8.
yeah.